Testing, testing. All right, let's go. Ooh, ooh. What's up, guys? I don't know what is. We're doing a full face using all samples today. I got a lot of amazing samples during my advent calendar. I got so many great remarks. It was the Sephora advent. It gave so much value. Probably the best advent calendar I've ever had. Then when I started looking at it last night, when I was separating the products I wanted to use with other samples that I have with the Sephora calendar advent, I looked. They gave so many little mini samples, like all of these over here. I don't know if you guys can see. I have about 6 of these, and I looked at it, I said, wait a minute, I think that's like a $40 Sephora perfume sampler that they usually carry right before the holidays. And then everything I got overall, it was just so good. So I have a full face here. We're gonna get right into it. So I'm using a lot of my advent calendar stuff and then just samples that I ordered from my previous orders. I've actually discovered products and I've bought them full size. I'm filming pretty late. It is 7 o'clock. I haven't had caffeine in over 6 days. So yeah, I just need some caffeine. I should have grabbed that Laneige lip sleeping mask because my lips are feeling a little chapped, but let's just plump them straight raw, right? We're gonna raw dog it. So we have the Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme. I've bought this before. This is a really good one. So if you guys have ever wanted to like plump your lips up, get the Extreme. There's a plane. And it will just plump your lips up really nicely. I'm going to have to do my brows really quick and then I'll go into this product. I've been using, which is crazy, they gave me a small one in this advent calendar, a Grande Lash. I've been using the brow one and oh my gosh, I've been getting brow hairs. I mean, I will say where you place it is where you're going to get brow hairs because I can tell my placement has been a little off because I got a lot over here, which I rarely do. And I'm like, oh shoot, okay, let me just make sure I have better aim. I think like a guy. Have better aim. Don't be nasty. I'm talking about going pee-pee, okay? Don't act like you have never wanted to hold the pee-pee while they're going pee-pee. I've done it before. I spelt my name. I promise I'm not that into myself. Like a light brow because, I don't know, I've enjoyed a thick, bold brow for such a long time that I've been kind of making them a little bit more on the natural side. Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. I have not used this in forever. Like I stopped using Anastasia stuff real quick. That's when I started using my L'Oreal Brow Stylist because, ooh, I forgot how extreme this is. I'm like, live on camera. Their products are very overpriced for what you can get. I feel like this isn't like wowing me. It's not peeing my pants, but I do love Benefit products. Charlotte's Magic Cream. I've tried this before. I do remember enjoying the moisturizer and I thought it was good. Every year I'm maturing more with purchases and makeup and spending. I like being bougie too. I have like a super chill penny picking side. So yeah, I'll give you advice right now. It feels really nice, but you don't need it. You don't need it. Splurge when you want. I'm not your accountant, okay? We all make our own decisions. One size, secure the blur. I just have a dirty mind right now. No weird scent. It's very, it feels very smooth. Ooh. I know what this feels like. Maybelline's Blurring Primer, which I love that one. But this feels like a step up. Like it's really gonna blur. You can feel like it's doing something. It's also filling in the pores. That's what I mean. Very velvety now, which I like that. So this is the only sheet I have for foundation. I remember I was trying to get 2 of these and then they didn't send it to me. Kind of like how I did this too for Anastasia because I was planning this video out and I figured, okay, I can use the medium foundation and then I could still use the medium deep, a little bit of light, medium, or light with it. You know what I mean? So I can actually use this entire card if I wanted to. So meet your match, experience perfection in 36 sublime shades for all skin types, skin tones, and undertones. I was very curious on this because I bought one palette from her and I just returned it. Because I was thinking, why are you buying $100 and something palette? What planet are you on? Who's gonna know? I could literally say, oh yeah, this is Wet n Wild, and someone would say, oh cool. And then I could just say, oh, this is Pat McGrath. Oh, cool. Like for what? Why do I need $100 and something palette? You know, don't get me wrong, spend your coin how you want, but you know, just saying. But this could make my skin look so beautiful. Let's try medium 18. Medium 18. You know what I will say, what I'm noticing, and it's also a great thing, is I'm definitely off on my shades because one, I want to pretend like I have a nice golden tan. I don't want to believe I'm this light, okay? But I am, okay? I'm thinking I'm my summer color. So this medium seems kind of dark to me, but I will say there's been so much expansion in shade that now I'm not like my typical like medium neutral anymore. So this is medium 18. So there's a lot of mediums. There's medium 15 to 21. Love that. So let's just do a swatch right there. Yeah, that's what I wish I was right now. Light medium 10. Yeah, that's looking more like me. Yeah, come on. Let's just be realistic with it. Pretending I can work with these other shades, but let's just bring this all around. Have you guys tried out this foundation? I'm going to try to blend it out with a sponge first. So we're just going to start blending this out. And that is looking like, see, this is what I'm talking about. Some high-end foundations just blend out. This looks beautiful. It looks like full-on skin. You see how it just has a very nice satin blurring effect? I love that. Less is more. I think we gotta like pull it back on some pumps because sometimes I put on too much foundation. Where are you going? You are literally going to Target. You swear you're going on stage or something right now. I know I look pale right now, but in person, oh, this is my shade. Magic Touch Concealer from Anastasia. Shade 5. Let's see the coverage of this. Wow, this is full coverage because it's making me look like I'm alive. Look, whoa, whoa, what a difference. Wow, I'm already in love with the coverage because I'm at a point where I love full coverage concealer. Whenever I try to do like that natural concealer, I just feel like it just does not, I don't know, you just still see the dark circles peeking through. I'm like, look, if I'm going to cover it, I want to cover it. It really brightened me up and it doesn't feel heavy at all. It barely took anything also. What concealer just does is like, woo, lifted the eye, or here's like, and then here's like, ah. A little bit of number 2 to carve out the brow underneath. If I do carve out my brow, it's underneath, not on top. Have you guys used any Anastasia products lately? Like, what are some products that you just had to use all the time and now you just don't? Because I feel like a lot of people were on Anastasia brow pencil for such a long time, but now I feel like there's so many bomb brow products out there that you kind of just outgrew it and you're like, okay, I'm saving a lot of money by using this instead. I would love to know. Right there. This number 2 is pretty light though. Let's read what this concealer is supposed to do because it says Magic Touch Concealer. A medium to full coverage for sure. I don't even think it's just medium. If anything, it's a full medium right away. Blurring concealer that blends smoothly without creasing. So I have the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder, and this one's the Ultra Blur. I have Translucent Honey and Medium Deep, so this one's translucent. I get PR from them, but maybe they just didn't send this one out. And setting powders is, look how much powder is in that. Like, there's no way I'm going to be using all of that. On this brush, and just start placing that underneath. Let's see if I see a difference compared to the regular translucent, because lately that translucent hasn't been working for me. But you know what it is? I feel like I've been needing more concealer because when I use too little, like my dark circles are just peeking through. So I think it just looks crappy naturally. Yeah, it does not look as drying as the original translucent because that thing has been looking on my skin. Do I look... Wait, I'm looking at myself. I don't look like... Wait, do I look like Twilight right now? It is blurring. It's very soft focused. We all have fine lines underneath our eyes. Okay, it's soft focus looking. I can definitely see where they're getting this blurring effect from. I'm starting to see some creasing. You know, that kind of happens when you don't set it and you're moving your face like in all directions. I mean, I'm very animated. Yeah, I can definitely tell because I've used Laura Mercier for so many years. It's been my ride or die. It's been in my freaking favorites every damn year, where this year I was like, I'm not going to mention it. Because it ended up not being one of my favorites because I've discovered new things. This one is great. Okay, I need to bring some color to my skin and I don't have a bronzer. But what I was thinking of doing is taking the medium deep. Okay, maybe no. It's a little bit too orangey and on the red side, even though I love... Okay, I think I'm going to take the deep. Blend this out. Let's just see. We're experimenting. And let's contour it up. Wow, that looks so pretty. Like in person, I'm looking, maybe on camera it looks like shit, but in person, to me, it looks good. Okay, I'm going to say right now, I really like the base because lately my base has been like, it's all right, you know, but with that blurring primer, it looks really nice. Like I could tell specifically in this area, because usually I have like my enlarged pores are really out, and right now they're not. People use lipsticks as blushes. I remember when I first started getting into makeup, like 7th, 8th grade, I used lipstick as blush because I couldn't get blush or I didn't have one. So I have the Fenty Icon Semi Matte Lipstick, but then I also have the Dior Addict Shine Lipstick. Okay, we're not going to use the Shine, okay, because I can already tell that's going to be a bad decision. But I might use this. I also have this Clinique, what is this? Black Honey. You know, this is very popular, and I just don't know why. It's just, why isn't this popular? Like, I don't even want to put it on my lips. Like, how is this popular? It's nice, but I just don't know why people just like drop into the splits and buy it. Because I do know this is like a very popular product. Okay, I took off a Pose Queen number 6. It's like those little painting things that you got as a kid. Oh my gosh, I love the flavor. Oh my God, it tastes so good. Giving me like old school, and it's not in a bad way, Barbie makeup vibe. This reminds me of the makeup I loved, like the little palettes. And I would just jam my finger in there and just F it up. They gave a lot of lipstick. This is literally great for several days. Okay, that looks great, but I have no blush. So I'm just like, ooh, this is going to be like a pretty muted mauve. Showing you little hacks too, because say like you need to do your makeup really quick. I would use the blush for the eye, the blush and the lip. My mom used to use lipstick for her blush as well. My mom also, when she would do her makeup, she would take a knife. I remember talking about this like the very first time on my channel. My mom would take a knife, it's like very old school obviously, and curl her lashes with a knife. A freaking knife. It's not like a full-on butter knife, but it's one of those dull, regular, you know, table setting knives. And I remember she would just go like this and curl her lashes with a knife. She came to play. Like, that's a twofer. This is at my vanity, and it's going to be a curler and a weapon. I do need to go through my makeup collection and just get rid of everything that is not screaming my name. If it's not chanting out my name, Lizzy, Lizzy, I don't want it. I don't want you in my collection, because that means you're just not part of the team. You know, I really don't need you. I'm hoarding you. If I still haven't given you a chance, it's because I'm just not truly interested. I actually want this color on my lips. Let me take this off. Oh, it's kind of like my own lip color though, is it? Oh no, just a little bit more. Obviously, I'm like, this is my lip color. My lips but better. You wish. To prove my point, in case you're like, you know, on the go, you need really quick makeup, I'm gonna show you. Fluffy brush into the lipstick. You can even just use your finger, because your finger sometimes is just the best tool. We might end up doing the finger. Just brush it right through. Do something very effortless. Just very a model-esque. You know how they just have like that one lid color and they just fluff it out? Look. Boom, boom, boom. I'm going to try, because I got Better Than Sex mascara. I fell off of this mascara a long time ago. Like a long time ago. I don't think it's that great, but we're going to try it again. But we have two. So I'm going to try, am I making you nervous? The Monsieur Big from Lancome. And then I'm going to do the Better Than Sex on another. Better Than Sex on this eye. It's the same exact bristles as you would get the full size, FYI. I've also been really enjoying just slightly pushing on the lid, kind of like when you get your makeup done, slightly on the lid just to lift the lashes up, because getting at that base has really helped me with certain mascaras. I feel like it just fluffs them a little bit more. I could hit them more. Monsieur Big from Lancome. I've used this, but I can't remember if I liked it or not. I got lipstick underneath my nail. But I do remember this brush. I feel like, ooh, I got it, the eyelash. Okay, why are eyelashes in the eye the most painful thing ever? Can someone answer that? Going through, oh, I can already tell it's like grabbing at the base. and just lifting with barely any strokes. I'm such a kid. I have such a dirty mind. I just need to stop. Can't you just be mature for once? I am. Yeah, already the one coat, I could just feel it like getting that base and just hitting those lashes. Look at my lashes coated. And then this one's like, it's decent. It's not that bad, but Lancome definitely for the win. I can just tell. I don't even ride horses. Well, I kind of do. I need to stop. Okay, I feel like you can really tell with the mascaras, it's a total different, okay. Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. So I have the Lancome Monsieur Big, and look how it just hit my bottom lashes so good. This is one coat, and this is one coat of the Too Faced. I want to go through my brows just one more time to try to bring them up, like fluff them, now that the one layer kind of had its time to dry. It's working a little bit more on the second round. Okay, you guys, I did a full face just using samples. Isn't that wild? This translucent powder from Laura Mercier, it definitely has my eye. So does the One Size primer. Yes, I think it looks great. This Pat McGrath foundation looks very skin-like, looks effortless, looks expensive, feels very lightweight. I didn't even set my face, and it just looks very natural. And it's not giving tinted moisturizer or like skin tint vibe at all. It's giving, I have a secret foundation that you can't see. And yes, I woke up like this. Anastasia concealer, I won't lie, it's not creasing like crazy, and I'm pretty intrigued to try it again. The Fenty lipstick feels great. I really like it. It feels very smooth. The Extreme is always great. The Monsieur Big is great. Anastasia, but look, and you can really test out some products and really gauge like, oh, what kind of piques your interest? Because I don't know, does Sephora still do samples? I have no idea. I feel like that was definitely a thing before. Collect your little sample cards and see what you like and just play around. I mean, wear it on a day that you're just kind of like, it's a casual Sunday fun day, or maybe not a Sunday fun day, because maybe it might not end up being a fun day because you're just like, oh my gosh, I look like shit. But you can always just, on a more casual day where you don't really care, where you're truly just testing out some product because, wow. Hopefully you enjoyed this quick video. Hopefully quick, probably not. I talk so much, but hopefully you enjoyed. You can do a full face of samples. Challenge yourself. Do it. Do it. Okay. Love you. Mwah. Whoop.